Hey guys, your old pal Brian.
Brian has the same antenna as you? No, I don't think
It's GPS, but different brands.
so. It's like a tourist with a camera.
Turista.
Cam.
Turista.
Now, do you throw that for you, Brian?
Yeah, I think I'll have you do that.
I was going to say, do you ever take it off from the ground?
No. Just toss it. Eric is usually my last time I topped.
Excuse me. Get the guy out of my way. Okay, now is your camera on or off? And you're not.
It's on.
It's on. Everything you're saying is being recorded.
All right. So let's go to the west.
Oh, actually, the wind is blowing this
What?
way, Brian.
There we go.
Yeah, right to us.
All right, let me test.
Wait! You didn't check the ailerons.
Yeah.
Test. And we're good.
Ready?
Ready.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
His is what you want because you want to
Haul ass.
fly and haul ass.
Yeah.
Mine's not meant to haul ass. Mine's just meant to ride on the wind.
Okay.
His is meant to somewhat ride on the wind, but
But these guys will tip on you if you watch, right?
well, it takes a lot.
Yeah. This one doesn't have a gyro in it.
No.
Mine also has a gyro on it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought yours had a gyro.
No. Gyro.
His has a hierro,
That's crazy, man.
a sandwich.
Today, that's good for that. It says it's like
255
oh,
feet.
fucking back is starting to hurt now. I'm getting old.
Stinks, doesn't it?
See, Mom,
14 minutes.
I don't even know where it's at.
What?
Right in front of us. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, Eric, he drives his up a little bit higher than me. I like around 300 is fine for me.
200 feet.
Right, Eric? We'll fly you there. Now that camera is not taking that video of that thing. Yes, it is. You think so? It looks like it's not pointing.
You could see it like on a
11.9
computer.
volts.
If you're on your little phone, no, you're not going to see it. But on a computer, you can. I watch his videos. He's got his YouTube channel.
You gotta love it.
Where are you going? The Brian Baines?
Yeah, it says Brian B now, I think. I went ahead and took my last name off of it.
Okay.
If you put Brian Bain, it comes up Brian B.
Okay.
13
Second one,
Because
minutes.
it's already set in there.
You got videos when you flying the planes in the boat on the water?
Yeah, there's video of both of
Yeah, I
us
want to see
there.
that. I seen 2 of them.
There's several of them.
Yeah, cool.
Brian videotapes everything.
That's cool.
Well, I got friends all around the world, and the friends are going to hear this one in Australia. So we kind of watch what each other does, and it's a great way to remember pen pals back in the day. Well, computers took over for that, and now we're video pals. The worst part about crashing is if we don't get it on video. You want it on video if you're going to crash.
Eric, did you put colors on your wings?
I did.
Orange, right? You said you were going to get orange?
Show you.
Show me, man. Now, Brian, you can glide on this one, right? Oh, nice. I like that. African colors.
12 minutes.
That's African.
Yeah, it'll glide.
Does it like gliding, this one?
Not as much as Eric's,
Eric's okay.
but it'll glide. I hardly ever glide with it. That's the funny part.
255 feet.
That tree line is like it goes down there.
Mine crashed in the hole on the other side of that tree line.
Yeah, we had to go find it.
And we did too. All because of the altimeter. It said it was like -8 feet.
Right?
Brian says it's got to be in the hole.
11.5
Walk up to the hole and
volts.
it's literally right like where we walked.
It was in the ditch.
Beautiful.
What happened? Lost orientation?
No, it had nothing to do with the orientation. The ESC burned out.
Oh, wow.
And we learned a lesson because it started burning out previous to that.
Right. I
And
noticed something wasn't right.
he wasn't getting the speed out of it he normally gets. So we figured out that if that happens again, it's a bad
The ESC
ESC.
is going.
Yeah.
So then what happened was the
11
ESC turned
minutes.
off, and it just, these things, when they point down,
They're going down.
they go down, not only they go down to the amount of speed that it gathered on its way in was kind of phenomenal. It really, I hurt me.
What'd you break on that?
Everything.
The whole plane was like broken into like 1 foot little pieces. Everything, the wings.
So you took the electronics out of it?
Yeah, the wings looked like they survived, but they didn't.
Right.
Where the screws go in, it just destroyed it. So I took everything apart, took all the electronics out of everything,
11.2
Bought another one.
volts,
and it's all good.
221 feet.
Now I got an extra motor, extra servos, which I'm never really gonna need. Looks like the clouds are moving in. I go up too high, I'll lose my plane.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying around 200
10
feet.
minutes, 191 feet.
Henry, you dying?
I think I got Brian's cough.
Oh, it's
Oh,
awful.
he's got the Ebola.
It was absolutely awful for about 4 or 5 days. What, Thursday was a bad
Is that
day.
from eating penis or
You stop it.
what is that from, Eric?
I don't know. You'd have to ask
Maybe
him. I
he's
don't know
fucking
what he's putting
fishes
in
or
his
bears?
mouth.
Is he fucking alligators?
I just want to know what
11.1
you've been looking behind the bushes, because that's what wildlife officers do, you know.
Right? Ain't that the truth? Looking behind the bushes. Wonder what's behind that there bush. It's what keeps them going.
You ever catch people fucking out there?
Never.
Really?
We're in a day and time where
Yeah.
people will slit your throat at the end of a dirt road. So people rarely do
9
that.
minutes.
Last time was like 1989
What's his flight time on that? 10 minutes?
or so.
Okay.
You can fly whenever you want, though. I'm way above you.
You come in, do you do low passes, Brian?
Yeah, when I'm trying to kind of get my sticks back. It's been about 2 weeks since I've flown.
Okay, you're doing good though. You got good control of it.
But
You don't have any colors at the bottom of it, huh?
11
Brian?
volts.
I have just a little bit of color. Eric's been after me to go get some color.
A little orange at least, even though you're doing good. The bottom of it.
He doesn't go too high, so.
Yeah, it's high enough though.
Eric literally goes 1,200 feet.
Oh, everything he goes high.
He's a maniac.
When I hear planes coming, I bring it down real quick.
8 minutes, 119 feet.
You gonna be around for the blowout, Brian?
I don't know. If I'm last year I come up here, Eric and I have been discussing the virtues of not coming out here so much, but
Yeah, you see it flexing?
yeah,
Why is that?
the wind.
So, yeah. I'm going to the other field.
So
You know, during the blowout, they're going to have pylon races. I'm going
That
to go
same
out there.
fucking day?
Huh?
That same day?
11.1 volts.
Yep, I'm going there.
I gotta see that.
I was here last year, and it you know, I'm not a helicopter guy so much anymore. So I appreciated it. It was a nice day.
Yeah, it's something to see once or twice, but then you've seen it.
Probably the most interesting thing was trying to spot a female when you did spot one that wasn't as ugly as a mud fence. And finally, there was one female out here that was kind of hot, and that was it.
Just looking at females instead of helics. Shame on you, Brian. Though you're a happy married man.
I am, but you know how it is. I didn't die, and I'm like, God dang, man, there's some ugly ass women out here.
Yeah, most of these women look like men.
Yeah, I never noticed the way those wings flex on that.
Well, usually when you and I are flying, Eric, it's kind of
Cool though, they flex it like that.
it's
But
kind of dead.
imagine if it's a little more windy. The flex on that.
Yeah, that's why they got that carbon rod in there.
Yeah. So quiet, bro. You can't even hear that fucker. Now you can.
All you hear is the motor rubbing up against the cowling because I crashed it.
Okay.
I lost that bitch out there at RCACF right in the sunlight.
6 minutes.
Oh, he filmed that before. You like that field, Brian?
As long as the sun ain't my eyes.
Yeah, once it, yeah, anything